Hello everyone! I'm here with you today to share with you my knowledge about bonds and their valuation. Bonds are a common investment. However, to many investors, they remain a mystery. So let us explore what a bond is and how it might benefit your investment portfolio. What is a bond? A bond is a long-term contract that represents a loan made by an investor to an institutional borrower. The investor can be anyone in the public who wishes to lend the money for the purpose of earning interest, and borrowers of bonds are generally institutional, meaning they can be either corporate or government agency borrowers. To understand what a bond is, we have to look things on the perspective of the issuing company as well as on the investor. On the point of view of the issuing company, the bond is a liability, while on the point of view of the investor, it is an asset. So bonds are both an asset and liability depending on whose perspective are we talking about. Most bonds are fixed rate bonds, which means they generally pay a fixed coupon interest rate. Before we proceed further, it is important for us to understand the following terms so that we may comprehend better the bond valuation. First, we have par value. Par value is the face value of the bond at which the bond certificate will be redeemed at maturity date. We also have coupon interest rate, which is the stated annual interest rate on the bond. Maturity date, it is the specified date at which the bond certificate will be redeemed. And we also have coupon payment, which is the stated or specified amount of interest paid each period. So the par value, the coupon interest rate, the coupon payment, and the maturity date are the main characteristics of the bonds that can be seen in the bond contract called the indenture. Indenture contains covenants which are promises that restricts the option of the borrower that are of detriment to the lenders. A bond's value is equal to the present value of its expected future cash flows, which generally came from the stream of periodic interest payment the investor receives and on the principal repayment of the investment when it matures. To better understand this concept, let's try this problem.
Suppose XYZ company has issued a 5-year bond with a face value of 1,000 and a 10% coupon rate. Interest is paid annually. Similar bonds in the market have a discount rate of 12%. Before we calculate this problem, we need to identify first the face value, the coupon rate, the discount rate, and the maturity date. The face value is 1,000. The coupon rate is 10%. The market interest rate or discount rate is 12%. And the maturity date is 5-year time period from the date of purchase. We now proceed on how to calculate the value of a bond. Calculating the value of a bond is a 3-step process. First, we need to calculate the present value of interest payments. Second, we need to calculate the present value of face value. And lastly, we need to add the present values of interest and face value. So here is the basic formula for finding the present value of a stream of cash flows, where CF equals cash flow for a period, R equals the discount rate, and N equals the number of periods. So to find the value of XYZ bond, we begin by calculating the interest payments. Interest payments are paid quarterly, semi-annually, or annually for the duration of the bond. To keep things simple, XYZ bonds pay interest once per year. Our face value is, as you recall, 1,000 pesos, and our coupon rate is 10%. That means we multiply 1,000 by 10% and this produces our answer. We make an interest payment of 100 pesos per year. After finding the interest payments, we now calculate the present values for the expected interest payments at a 12% discount rate for 5 years by substituting the given interest payments on the formula in finding the present value of a stream of cash flows as shown. Substituting the values, we get the present value of interest payments, 361 pesos and 60 centavos. But this process can be burdensome, especially if we have long maturity, say 50 years. To simplify the process, we can use the present value of ordinary annuity. The present value of ordinary annuity is equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n over I, where I is equal to the rate of interest per period, n is the number of periods or payments, and R is the periodic payment. If we use this formula, we will arrive at the same answer, which is 361.60. Try it! Then, we calculate the present value of the principal repayment as shown on the screen. Present value of the face value is equal to 1,000 pesos over 1 plus 0.12, the discount rate or the market interest rate, raised to 5, which is 5 years. We get 567 pesos and 43 centavos as the present value of the face value. Finally, we add the present value of interest payments and face value to arrive at the value of the bond, which is 929 pesos and 3 centavos. Based on this calculation, we can see that to get the investor the desired return of 12% to compensate for the default risk these bonds carry, they will be willing to pay 929.03.
So as we observed throughout the process in finding the value of a bond valuation is an application of the time value of money we discussed in our previous video. For more comprehensive examples regarding bonds, stay tuned in my next video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye!